Greetings, adventurers. This is DM Kurt, and today I want to talk about a young dungeon master who is running his first campaign and some of the things he's doing. So, I have been training a young dungeon master who's a teenager running his first campaign. He's running Rime of the Frost Maiden, and he's doing pretty good so far. So, one thing he's doing good is when we're engaging the NPCs, we get the impression that these NPCs are all different people. They have different attitudes, and they're going to give us different styles of how they interact with us. It's not just their name and here's what they want to do. There's a little bit of different style between them. That's good. He's managed to keep track of player characters' initiative, ACs, and hit points tracked across multiple combats in a game session. That's good organizational skills. But two things that he's doing, which is really impressive for a first-time DM in their first campaign, that you don't see a lot of DMs necessarily doing quite so early, and some not at all. A homebrew monster, which he made up completely from scratch, and it has been kind of a recurring creature that is challenging to the PCs. They can take it down, but it can also mess them up. One of whom got messed up by this creature and now has a phobia because of it. Did a good job with that, making it tough, but not too tough. I remember once when I was a young DM, I went a little too tough. I had a swarm of small creatures, all of whom made poison with a save or die. Yeah, don't throw that into a swarm. Yikes. And the other thing that I've been impressed with is what some people fail to do, even if they've been running games for a while. Just adding something completely new to the story, making it their own. A lot of people will just run modules as is, grab one from the game store, just there it is. Hey, well, that's in the book. That's pretty easy to do, but he added a new NPC into Rime of the Frost Maiden, completely his own. I haven't bought or read a copy of the book because I don't want to. I want things to be, revealed as they are revealed in the story. But he tells me that this is something he did on his own, and it was kind of cool. So our adventurers have been kind of picking at this Duergar fortress, doing a couple hit and run raids against it. We retreat at one point and run into this little shack out in the woods. Okay, we try to spy on it. We fail horribly at stealth because our die rolls just, that happens. The person inside says, hey, who are you? What's going on? Why are you outside? What's your business? And we talk to this person. It is this old woman that lives out by herself named Agatha. We talk to her. As players, we're getting strong vibes of this is a hag, But insight rolls, nothing, just hook, line, and sinker. We're thinking, this is probably a retired adventurer, wizard, sorceress type. Cool. We could use the help. If she had asked us to check her oven, we would have stuck our heads in to dry our hair. That's our insight rolls. That's the way it is. So she, when we mention, hey, we're, harassing the Duergar because, they're awful. She absolutely agrees. She hates them. She says, yeah, they've given me some trouble, but I've taught them the hard way to leave me alone. Okay, cool. So we take this sorceress because, hey, we could use the firepower into our group. And we go into the Duragar Citadel. We fight them. We do pretty well against them. She has area effect cold magic because she's a sorceress of cold. That makes sense. We're in Rime of the Frost Maiden, and we're thinking, okay, she's probably one of Umbriel's followers. So maybe we shouldn't mention the part where we have a problem with Umbriel, too. We go through this, and okay, area effect cold, boom, freezes some Duragar into ice statues, basically, and then she snaps off one of the arms and starts gnawing on it, and we're like, okay, this is not cool. As soon as this mission's over, we're probably going to split from this person because they are kind of probably bad news. Okay, we work with this sorceress all the way through the Duragar Citadel. Final battle, she pulls out a necklace, has a finger on it, and we notice that the Duragar clan leader has only 9 fingers. She says, I'm here to collect the rest. And he calls her a hag. Yeah, you have no chance, you hag. And we're thinking, oh, well, that's an awful thing to call another person. You can't just call some random woman a hag. That's not nice. Because again, our insight rolls just, our only high roll was noticing that the other guy had 9 fingers, not anything about her. Anyway, the fight breaks out. It's a very tough fight. We lost one of our player characters. But the Duragar magic casters kind of focused fire on her and took her down. And then her true form, Snow Hag from one of the Kobold Press books. Because he was going through the Kobold Press books and thought, Snow Hag, that looks cool, looks appropriate to the campaign. I'm going to grab that, I'm going to throw it in. That's cool. I got a cool experience that not any other party who runs through Rime of the Frost Maiden is necessarily going to get. So that DM who's running his first campaign did something pretty impressive. Something not all DMs do. And for that, hats off to DM Conrad. Good for you, dude. That was pretty cool. And that's why I, as a DM, am proud of my Padawan, the DM that I've trained. Looks like he has many years of good gaming ahead of him at this rate. DM Kurt.